Hello and welcome to round 3 with the Mono Red Burn playing Modern. Rounds 1 and 2. Well, we're 1 and 1 at the moment. Let's see if we can make that 2 and 1. I'm quite happy with this opening hand. The Goblin Guide there is a pretty good turn 1 play. The Searing Blood is always good if they're playing creatures, of course. So it's not always good, is it? But I'm quite happy with that there. Hopefully we won't be drawing too many more lands. 4 is quite enough. So Wiltleaf Liege. Looks like we're up against maybe an Abzan deck. Again. But a different kind this time. Could also just be green-white creatures. Yep, that's about right, so that works perfectly for this. So we can go Searing Blood. Probably want to play that land first though, don't I? Force of Resurgence as well, so haven't seen any black cards yet, but so we're looking at green-white at the moment. I'm assuming that they're going to be playing that Voice of Resurgence right now. Yep. So I think I'm okay with just attacking into that. I think if I hang back then it's going to be worse off for me. So you just got a Windswept Heath. They block, that's okay. I think I can suspend that. Just make sure I play the land. It's past turn now. So next turn at the moment we can deal 7 damage to them. Ideally I can draw a 1 mana spell to make it 10. Yeah. Not entirely sure what they're doing here. I've just stepped away for a moment, so it's possible we're actually up against a pretty similar deck, given that Gavony Township. That's not too big a problem as yet, given that they've only got a 1/1 elemental, but could definitely be a problem later. Let's see what they play now. Okay, looks like Smite is fine. It's a quick beat, but uses up their entire turn to do almost nothing. So Goblin Guard's not too useful. I think I can just hold back on the Flames, cast that next turn, or end of their turn most like. More like, however like. Souls. So that definitely tells me that I'm playing Abzan here. They just may not have the lands for it. But I know they have a Windswept Heath, so I'm not entirely sure why they haven't played that. I mean, 8 damage is not a little bit here. So I don't actually think I can win this. That's interesting. But I'll definitely do that. Unless I draw another Flames with Blood Hand. I pretty much have lost this. I mean, I can throw down the goblin there as a blocker for the time being. That's exactly what I will do. But then they may just be able to pass that. Nope. So if all goes well here, they actually crack that fetch land. That would be fantastic. And that's possibly what they're thinking about right now. Yep, so they played that wisely. It's possible that I should have attacked, because then they would have had to block and then they couldn't have just killed me. They also could have just, if that had happened, this is what I was afraid of happening, obviously. Given that they've now got exactly the 10 damage. May as well get that extra land out of there. There's pretty much no reasoning why they can't win right now. Unfortunately, this only deals damage to player. Let's double check. There's definitely enough. I suppose then let's just let that happen. Okay. Thinking pretty much just the Angers here. There's not too much else that needs to go in. I'm quite happy to keep some creatures in. I think 2 Shardwellies and a Magma Jet, I think, are what I want to go out. So they seem to have a bit more of a mid-rangey type Abzan deck instead of the combo deck that we versed in round 2. I'm not entirely sure what they will have sideboard. I'm now thinking that they might have the core Firewalker, so perhaps these vials might come in handy as well. They're really not a good card, but it's what I've got at the moment. I think maybe Flames and the other Magma Jet go out. No, nuts. So it might have been too slow there. That's okay. I'll keep that. That seems like a pretty fine hand. It's possible that I'm not being picky enough with my mulligans here. I'm still very used to playing like a mid-range type decks, where 4 lands is pretty good opening. Whereas I really only need 2 or 3 at most here. I think I'll go the Keldon Marauder. Allows me to next turn play with the Goblin Guide and the Lightning Bolt and attack with the Marauder. So we'll just do that for now. So let's see if they've got Path to Exile. The Exile on the Marauder, that's fine. Certainly will not say no to some more land. The more land I've got on the field, the less land I can draw, so that's always good. I might just drop a Hierarch here, yep. So I'm quite happy to just play all three of these spells. So another birds there, that's fine. I'll just swing a lightning bolt at them. Voice of Resurgence is a different kind of beast. I think I'll go straight to the face with this one. Draw. And I will just attack. So they have to block at least once. Yep, that's fine. Ooh. Treetop Village becomes a 3/3 ape. Not bad. So they do seem to be down on lands, though they are still in their draw step, so maybe they're just not doing anything. There it is. So there's their black land if they need it. So it's possible they can just Sea Drino their way out of this problem. Nope. Okay, that's alright. So they can double lingering here. That is a pretty solid way of doing it. I think I'm happy to just block that elemental token. Leaves them on 3 life. I mean, I'm just pretty much any of my draws away, any of my spells away from. That's what I needed. Perfect. Okay, so let's go to game 3. Now, nothing else really came up out of the rest of these sideboard cards. I mean, that Shard Volley worked perfectly, but it's not a big deal. Not a big deal. Enemy Jet's fine. There's no artifacts that I could see. I've still got 3 of those. There's no dangerous lands at the moment, as far as I can tell. They're not really using their graveyard, and they're not playing red. So I think I'm just fine to keep this thing. Although I'm now realizing that I actually have 61 cards in here. I think I get rid of one of the vials. I think I'm okay with that. So let's see if we can get away with it. So we've got Swift Spear into Lava Spike or Skullcrack. Yeah, I'm quite okay with that, I think. Get a draw in there as well. 2 damage. So they're hierarchy, yep. As expected. Voice, always good, isn't it? So I can double lava spike and attack. I think so. I think Rift Bolt and lava spike, just so we can get the lava. Actually, no, I'm unsure. Definitely casting a lava spike. So it's between those two there. The Rift Bolt, no, the lava spike gives me 1 more damage this turn if they don't block. But I can't imagine they're not going to throw something in front of it. Nope, internet is dropping out. Always with the internet. Let's see what happens here. Seems to just hit midday here and then the internet just stops working. Cannot explain it. Okay, there we go. Yep, as expected. Yeah. That is okay. And here comes the Rhino Brigade. If I draw a land here, awesome. I can do Lava Spike and Skullcrack, or I can just do the Flames of the Bloodhound. Actually, I think I'll do that end of their next turn, or in their next turn. they happen to cast Path right now, it's not too big a problem. Yep, that's fine. So what damage are we looking at right now? So right now it's only 8. So that's fine. So I can deal 10 damage to them there. So this will be interesting. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to go. If they play like something like a Gavany, then I'm done, I believe. So, oh, they played the Gavany. Crap. So that is a problem, because these are all... So pretty much it was anything but Gavany and I would still be in this game, but that there does make it just the right amount, I think. No, it doesn't. Maybe. What's that? 1, 6, 11. If my math is not completely off. What is it at the moment? So that's 8. So that's 11 at the moment. So it's possible that I'm all good here. What is that? So 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. So if they go to play a Rhino, I'm quite okay with that, because then I can flame to the Blood Hand. Good, good. So what I think I need here is a 1 mana spell, burn spell. Goblin Guide. Okay. Well, that's my best chance. Come on, don't block. Be silly. Well, damn. Okay. So, really wanted just a 3 mana spell there, or a land. Land would have gone down as well, gone down pretty well too. But looks like they can only deal 6 damage, and they are swinging in for more than that. Each one of these can only target player as well, so I can't even try to protect myself in that way. So that looks to be it. So that's round 3 done. I don't think that was necessarily a bad matchup. That one I think can go a bit more 50-50. The Rhinos obviously get in the way. It's not too big a problem. I'm kind of thinking these are the decks that I wanted to verse last time when I was using the Sphinx's tutelage fog deck. Like these are all creature based. There's no picking my hand apart or anything. They're actually just creature decks, and that's where that mill deck excels. But anyway, we'll head to round 4 and see how we go. Thanks for watching.